In this section of our video, I will be talking about parental involvement in the cyber school. As we've noticed before, we talked about the pros and cons. Parents do have to be pretty involved. It has been proven that the more involved parents are with their child's education, the more successful the child will be. This is even more so when parents and students choose a cyber school environment for their child. When making a decision if cyber school is the right choice for the student, the entire family must be involved. This is because everyone becomes involved in the schooling of the child. Parents ask, what will be required of me if we decide to educate my child through a cyber school? The most common answer is that an adult needs to be home to supervise the child. Keep in mind that most cyber school programs are very flexible. This is one of the biggest draws to families. Families that have in the past homeschooled their children find that they actually spend less time doing the actual instruction because the support supplied by the cyber school. The flexibility of the program allows the students and parents to work around the family schedules. One family who lives outside of Harrisburg enjoys the time they have together as a family. With 8 children and one on the way and a 32-acre farm, this family is able to have the educational needs of their children taken care of by the team from the cyber school. Maybe you as a parent have always worked and your children have always attended a traditional school. How will your child attending the cyber school affect you? Remember first that the programs are very flexible. Your child does not have to attend 8 to 3 Monday through Friday. Yes, there are requirements of hours, but since the programs include a lot of independent work, the specific hours your child puts in could be different. It is important that an adult be supervising the students, especially younger children. As we have said before, the more involved the parents are, the more successful the students will be. The parents of cyber school students are not only parents but are required to supervise their child's work, provide support and encouragement, maintain communication with instructors, monitor progress through the online tools, hold their child responsible for completing coursework, oversee the care of the school materials, and bring students to all testing sessions when necessary. As a parent of an elementary-age child, the parents put on the role as a supervisor. Since all the work is completed at home, the parents must know exactly what is going on with every subject every day. There must also be more communication with the instructor. Some parents of students in a traditional school may only see or speak to their child's parent at conferences. Parents will be required to communicate weekly, if not more often, with their child's teacher. But since the students may do the majority of their work online, the parent can also communicate online. If you have a child in middle school or high school, you may ask how much supervising you will need to do. As with things, the relationship with your child changes as they get older. Parents do not have to do as much direct supervision, but the involvement is still just as necessary. Dr. Allison Pierce, educational professor, states, we can support our adolescents and teenagers as they move into junior and senior high school the way we do when they were younger, by keeping the lines of communication open. We can talk to them about what it's like, what they're experiencing, enjoying, and struggling with. Educational psychologist Dr. Wright agrees that support on the home front is an important part of a teen's success in school. What they, teens, do need is a nurturing home environment, an environment that asks interesting questions about what they do in school and provides support for an activity or project. These statements would be true for traditional students as well as cyber school students. But without the support of the day-to-day FaceTime with the instructors, parents will need to be there to give that support. They will need to communicate with the instructors if they see their child is in any type of distress. Since the instructors may not have as much daily communication with the students, the parents must be observant to the needs of their children, even at the high school level. If the choice is made for the student to attend the cyber school, the parent has already shown that they are interested in their child's education. There will probably not be a big stretch for these parents to become involved at the level that is necessary for the student to be successful.